to relate with him. That is always how to fellowship with him so as to provoke the release of that blessing. If you hear me say amen. Am I talking here? A lot of people have lost it, thinking that they are standing. A lot of people have lost it, thinking they are still standing. As I'm talking to you, I'm not just talking to you alone, those that are hearing me, and I'm also talking to myself. Somebody was following our service. He sent me a message. I don't know, she's still hearing me now. He said, I was blessed by the service. I didn't reply you, though. He said, I was blessed by the message of that Sunday when you were teaching about far above mentality. She said, I was so blessed. That was why I was calling you. You didn't pick. So she was watching us from Australia. Media, somebody was watching us from Australia. It's not only her. A lot of people. We have some people that are gathering to follow us from all the way from Australia. Not one, not two. And they are like family. Amen? Not just that, there are people that gather to watch us, follow us from Canada. So that, why am I saying that? You will know that God is taking us from place to place. Amen? One of the sisters that, among the people following us from Australia, she said that the doctors told her that she should not try to conceive. I think I shared that testimony here. So finally she conceived by AUG. By mistake. And she was scared. And doctor said, no, this one, we told you how risky it is, all this blah, blah, blah. The last surgery, we did all manner of surgery on you, and this one, you know. So she called me. I told her, this will be your best delivery so far. It will be, as I was talking to her, I think I told her the sex of the baby while she was just 1 month pregnant. I told her you would deliver a baby boy. And when she delivered, the thing made her mother to send me a seed. Because the mother was in Owerri. The mother said, my daughter told me everything you said. I want to let you know that everything my daughter told me, you said to her, have come to pass. He said, Pastor, give me your account number. I said, Mommy, I'm not going to give you. So I think finally they persuaded me to send. And I sent it to her. She blessed me. She said, I'm going to the embassy to get an Australian visa. I said, Mommy, it's not only you. You and your husband should go and do that. And they went. They gave them Australian visa. The woman is going. And I told her, as you go, don't come back. Because this country no work. Amen? Yes. Because this country no work. Although we are here to make it work. But as you go, don't what? Don't come back. Just stay there for some while. You know why I'm saying what I'm saying? Everybody listen to me. There is what to do to receive from God. Let me just list 1, 2, or 3 of them so that we'll be blessed. Anytime you appear before God, appear with the heart of a child. Anytime you appear before God, appear with what? Appear with the heart of a child. That's true. Come to God with the heart of a child. A child is ready to learn. A child is, anything you ask him to do, he will do. Don't come to God like a CEO. Come to him like a servant. Because the blessing that God gives is not unto CEOs. It's not only bosses, unto bosses. He gives blessing to servant. Come to him like a child anytime you appear before God. Number 2, whenever you appear before God, do everything possible to avoid distraction. Do everything possible to avoid what? To avoid distraction. Most of the times when we are praying, especially when we are praying early in the morning like this, when we are praying, you know, I make sure it's my duty. It's like a covenant between me and my God. I dare not answer any call. Because as the call is entering my phone, what it will do is that it will make the network to disappear. So immediately the call they enter, they reject them. Amen? Immediately they enter. I do what? Immediately. The only person that can call me, and I must let you know that my father is calling me, is my father in the Lord. Immediately they enter. Why? Anytime you are before God, in the presence of God, fight this thing that they call distraction. Fight it. Because what distraction does is that distraction will make you to miss your minute, your second of visitation. Because visitation in Africa is not only in time, it's in minutes and in seconds. It's in minutes and it's in what? Avoid distraction. Your neighbor can be a distraction to you. That's why at times if we enter church like this, I see some people, little thing, you carry phone. Some people are not even afraid. They go inside church, they answer the call, they go. No. Show some respect. Not to the man of God, but to your God. Amen? Show some honor. Show some honor to your God. So whenever you are before him, try to kill everything called distraction. Look at me. As long as you are focused, he will visit you. Let me tell you something. Do you remember in the book of Exodus, I believe, that the serpent was biting the people in Egypt. Serpent was biting them, and the Lord said to Moses, mold a molding serpent. That anyone that looks on that serpent that you mold. Why didn't God say to Moses, get the serpent on the floor? So that, no. He said, lift it up, mold it up. Anybody that looks up on that serpent, that no matter whatever that has beaten you, you'll be healed. What does it mean? Anyone that is focused. Someone say amen. Have you wondered why when you build a church now, you make the altar to come high? So that you don't look down, you look up. You're not hearing me. So that you don't what? So that you don't look down, you what? That looking up is not, looking up is staying focused. As long as you are focused, no matter what is the attack in your life, God removes it out of you. Someone say amen. So make up your mind from now that anytime you appear before God, that you will fight everything that is called distraction. Because it's a killer of miracles. Because as that minute you will be distracted, a word that will change your life can drop. It may not come to you directly, maybe one-on-one, the man of God prophesy. No, it can come as I'm talking now, just an instruction from heaven. It can drop in your spirit. Bah! And that is the end of the matter. Am I talking here? Do everything to avoid what? This is how to conduct yourself so that you will receive from God. A lot of people have come before God in the presence of God severally, year by year. You are not receiving. Why? Because of this thing that I call distraction. Number two is not having the heart of a child. It is the heart of a child that makes you to tell God, my Father, I will not appear before you late. It's the heart of a child. Forget this primary school and primary school of nowadays. I don't know whether you went to primary school when I went. There's a woman, there's one, Miss Chude. She taught us, she's one of our games teacher when I was in primary school. Oboli Primary School, Onitsha. Along Gibekwe Road. Miss Chude. If you come late, the lady, it's not a woman, she's not married, miss, she go flog hell out of you. Amen? She go what? She go flog hell. Primary school. When I was in secondary school, you come late, they will finish you. But these days, a child will come to Ibri and Amoto. You drop. That is why there is lots of indiscipline now. I'm not joking. That's why there are lots of indiscipline. You drive your child to school. After school, you drive your child back. I am not against it. You have suffered. Your child should not suffer. Are you hearing what I'm saying? No, I'm not against it. You have suffered. Your child should not what? Yeah, you suffer so that they will not suffer. But what I'm trying to say is this. That time when we are small, and if you are going late to school, you see us with the run. But watch a Christian going late to church. He's just walking like chairman. Some people with special seat in the house of God. That anytime they come, because they know that the seat will be vacant. Anytime they come, they will just go to their special seats. They'll be walking like Prince Goldie and Jennifer. Amen? And Jennifer. Jennifer's own is that Jennifer will come early and she will go and occupy her seat. Amen. I just like her for that. You know why I'm saying what I'm saying? Listen to me, people of God. These are things that makes us to miss the blessing. To miss what? To miss the blessing. For example, as you are here now, if you can cry to God like a child, Father, touch this area of my life. Touch this area of my life. Touch this area of my life. Cry more for the area that has to do with your relationship and fellowship with Him. Cry more in that area. I know you have needs, but if you can forget your need and focus on how to build intimacy with Him, that need shall be met. I am telling you the truth. Amen? Did you hear what I say here? It will be met. So number one, come like a child. Number two, avoid what? Distraction. Number three, come with expectation. Come with what? Whenever you are expectant, you will be excited. You'll be what? You won't allow anything to derail your focus. Expectation equals excitement. You will be excited. You'll be what? Excited. Don't let any devil steal your expectation. Look at me. If God didn't visit you on Monday, He can visit you on Tuesday. If He didn't visit you on Tuesday, He can visit you on Wednesday. Expectation is what keeps your hope alive. Expectation is what keeps your faith alive. Do you know there are some people that are no longer coming to the house of God? They are no longer fellowshipping in the presence of God. They are no longer going to church now just because they have no expectation again. Look at me. God cannot visit you when you are angry with God. I don't know whether you are hearing me here. He can't visit you when you are angry with God. Come expectant. Now, a sign that you are expectant will be demonstrated in the way you pay attention. 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 The day something left a certain man of God and entered me was in one program I went with my father in the Lord.